If you've been with us the last several weeks, we've been spotlighting each week some of the mercy ministries that we partner with here at New Life Church. And it's been great, hasn't it, to hear about just the good work that the Lord is doing through his people in our city and around the world. And today is no exception, and we're going to introduce you in a moment to a ministry called Neighborhood Bridges. And it is a wonderful ministry that really harnesses the power of technology to connect needs, practical needs, with need meters in our community. And our own Ron Smith spearheads this effort, so I've asked Ron to come, and he's going to explain a little bit more about the ministry of Neighborhood Bridges, so please give him your attention.
When you see this picture, what immediately comes to your mind? What do you want to do? Do you feel a call of action in your heart to jump in and help? This is a bedroom of 3 young girls, ages 13, 10, and 7. They do not have any beds. They have air mattresses, but the air mattresses don't have air. We were notified of the situation by what's called an advocate. Neighborhood Bridges is based on an advocate system. The advocate let us know of this particular situation. So we posted the need at 10 o'clock. By 10:06, this is what I had. A set of bunk beds and a new twin bed. That's the difference that Neighborhood Bridges makes. Neighborhood Bridges started on Martin Luther King Day 2017, and in just 4 years, we've impacted over 135,000 children and families. It's definitely a God thing. So, good morning. My name is Ron Smith, and I have the honor of serving as a volunteer as the area director for Gahanna and the director of business development for this wonderful project. We know that there are real and unmet needs in every community. We also know that there's an ample amount of kindness in every community to meet those particular needs. And those that receive those needs often want to pay it forward and help other people. I remember delivering a couch downtown Columbus to a gentleman who stood 6'3", 275, nearly in stature to myself. He shared with me how thankful he was for that couch, but also let me know going forward, if I ever need any help as Scrawny Ronnie to carry up a couch 3 flights of stairs, to give him a call. I will take him up on that offer. We also know that there are programs in our communities with schools, churches, and other service organizations to meet those particular needs. Neighborhood Bridges exist not to take the place of those needs, but to actually serve as a bridge in between to connect needs with those who can meet those needs. So how does Bridges work? As I shared with you, it is an advocate-based system. So if you are a professional of some sort, whether you're a first responder, a police officer, a firefighter, maybe you're a counselor, a teacher, an assistant principal, a principal, maybe you're a social worker, you can be an advocate to tell us about needs, like you saw at the beginning, for Neighborhood Bridges. You let us know of that need, and what we'll do is we'll go through and we'll vet that particular need to make sure we have all the information correct. If we're asking for shoes, we need to know if you want dance shoes. Do you want jazz shoes? Do you want tennis shoes? Do you want tap shoes? Do you want shoes with heels? What type of shoes do you want, and what size do you want? Because everything we collect is for a specific need at that time. When you donate to Neighborhood Bridges, what you donate is picked up and immediately delivered to that family. We don't have a warehouse. So if you donate a kitchen table with chairs, within 90 minutes, that kitchen table is going to be sat around by a family with a meal. That's the power of Neighborhood Bridges. So we then post that need to our website, and at 10 o'clock every morning, we send out an email to what are called our subscribers. Right now, we have over 42,000 subscribers that receive an alert on their phone every morning at 10 o'clock. That's why within 6 minutes, I was able to get those beds. Let me give you an example. This is an email that I received from one of our advocates at 2:15 in the afternoon. They have a family of 9 children. They need dressers, beds, bedding, bed frames, lamps, nightstands, pots and pans, hygiene items, toys, games, cribs, toddler bed, bedding, pillows, and more. We take care of the physical items that a family needs. This was at 2:15. This is at 2:30. Need met. This was the letter from the advocate that said, I'm in shock that all these wishes have already been granted. And again, this absolutely is amazing. I think you must have the best job. I'm blessed to be able to do it for you. So by the numbers, how are we doing as an organization? We started in 2017 in Westerville. That year, we did 975 acts of kindness in our first year. In year 2, we did over 1,950 acts of kindness, just like I just described to you, just between our two communities. And we did that in just 8 months. In our third year, we did over 23,856 acts of kindness. In the first 6 months of last year, we celebrated the fact that we had helped our 100,000th child as an organization. How are we doing so far this year? Well, so far in 2021, we've actually seen a 25% increase over last year. We also are currently on target to do over $1.5 million in what's called Goodwill value donations this year. You say, what's a Goodwill value donation? Let's say we have a need for bunk beds, and you spend over $1,150 on those bunk beds on Wayfair. Thank you. But Goodwill will say, that's $150. So that's the value of what we are receiving in donations and what we're on target to do this year. We're now in over 37 communities across the state of Ohio and across the state of Alabama. And we've impacted over 50,000 students and children just in the first 6 months of this year. So what is our ask? Our ask is simple. Can you be a difference maker? Can you be someone who shows love and mercy to those that are in need? Let me give you an example. What you see on the screen is what happened at Battelle in October of last year. You may have heard the story. We had a pandemic. We needed masks. There was a doctor on a Friday night from Battelle that had the brain idea, why can't we reuse masks? That was on a Friday night. Within 48 hours, she had recruited 2 of her coworkers. And by Sunday night, they had a plan to take semi-truck trailers, convert them into decontamination units to be able to decontaminate 80,000 masks 7 times over. It took one person to have a vision to make a difference. Our challenge to you today is you can also be that same difference maker. So what we're talking about is kindness. And what we're talking about is making a difference, whether it be through neighborhood bridges and to become a subscriber where you can receive those alerts and help out, or help out any of the other 4 organizations that we learned about in our journey through this Love and Mercy series, whether it be through GRIN, our partner organizations in Whitehall, CGWE, or also our partners at DO. We all together combine to try to make a difference. And I would share with you our life verse as an organization from 1 John 4:19. We love because he first loved us. You individually, as a person, have the difference to make this type of an impact. And we're asking you to join us on this journey. Thank you.